The remix with your busy body. This is the remix. This is the remix.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy I'm able to do this, and your girl is about to rush off to work, but I decided that, you know what, because this our gist is like another day, another allegation, another day, another allegation. So guys, you are welcome to David 1 verse 2. Today we are here in verse 2, and then somebody else woke up while Auntie Anita is continuing her rampage. Someone else woke up and she said she's also a victim. I put it to you right now, if you know any pregnant woman around you, please ask them, is it Uncle David that has the child? Because it's like right now, what is happening? First of all, I want to just put this one there. Are you people really sure that David is not an Ijaw man? Because I'm seeing some of your Niger Delta people trying to want to say something in the comment section. Will you? It's giving me Davido is a Calabari man. Davido is Calabari, maybe a Bonima. His behavior na like just a Bonima to be precise. This is it. There's no, see, I'm not even lying. Grace Briggs is here, Ayanata is here. Please, there's no Abonima person that doesn't have an uncle that behaves in this way. You push your lie, just lie in the comment section. Let's get right to the crux of the matter. So this particular question, or this particular phase, or this particular video is centered towards a narrative. Okay, so when Anita came up with her different rants and everything, she started one particular rant where she said, free Chioma. Guys, this one, the reason why this one affected me is because some of the posts that she was bringing up were like YouTube videos that people had made. And this is why most times we tell people that make videos, at least let's try. There are some extreme titles that you should not use. Like maybe because you want to drive traffic, you say Davido beats Chioma, Davido drove Chioma from Banana Island, how went to bring Nengi. Even all of us know it's a lie, but at least somebody that is abroad that probably does not have sense has picked that one, and it's like, see, you're even beating Chioma, free Chioma, and all of that. So this particular video, let's talk about Chioma. Like, question number one, do you think, because this is going to be like I said, our takes are always very direct, intelligent conversations. I love my darlings. People subscribe to this channel. The kind of content, the kind of intelligent conversations we have, I just love and love and love. Question number one, do you think David married Chioma out of pity? If yes, why? Write in the comment section. Out of pity, out of condition. Let me know your thoughts. And all opinions are respected as long as you're writing in a respectful manner. Amen. So why I'm saying this is because I feel like I don't think women do this intentionally, but you're giving too much excuses to men. Every man, write it. This particular one I'm saying now, write it. Men know exactly what they are doing. Auntie, you are not writing. Go and write it. Write it with write it and paste it on your door. Men know exactly what they are doing. Stop giving excuse. You look, carry Judy says jazz. Men know exactly what they are doing. He married the one he cannot afford to lose. Whether is paying you, whether you don't really conform with my angle, it's not like, it's me. I'm saying my own things play from my own point of view, because this different pity narrative is like, I don't know. Please, question number two, what is the picture people have of Chioma? Like she's a fragile maiden flower that they brought. Now let's even dive deep into the marriage now. As at the time they tragically lost their son, that was the point where, of course, Chioma can move because there's nothing tying us together and all of that. And like Gislova allegedly said, she was ready to move. Let me tell you, you see that their marriage, that marriage was more for David than it was for Chioma. Whether you like it or not, it's my angle. Your angle, I'm not angry with your own angle. Listen to my part. That marriage was more for David than it was for Chioma. wasn't a marriage of pity. It was more for David than it was for Chioma. David stood to gain more than Chioma. I don't know if you like it, but me, this is how I, like, if you're new to this channel, this is the kind of takes we get. Like, listen, now there's an angle of, you know, he had done the initial introduction for Chioma, and you need to complete that umuna things, and there's an angle that he had to actually finish. Of course, they can finish that and he will bury the boy as an adeleke without marrying her. You can finish the rites traditionally without court wedding. Do you understand? So people are even saying that, oh no, he married her because she's an Igbo girl, and for him to bury, he can do the traditional umuna own and stop there. He didn't need to do court. If that's the angle you're pulling, David didn't need to do court. He would have finished the trad, and then they'll bury the boy in his father's compound. No wahala. But that's why I'm telling you people to look at this thing from another point of view. That marriage was more for David than it was for Chioma. Because the only thing Chioma stood to gain is the fact that, of course, she loves this person. But the excesses are plenty. Because at that point, marrying somebody that just lost her son didn't make sense to any of us. In fact, at the time when they lost their son, there was nobody that speculated that, oh, now the son has died, he will marry her. So why do you think it's pity? Like, was there any one of us that thought that the next thing David will do is to marry Chioma? Because it didn't make sense. Like, okay, they lost their son, so now you marry her. Do you get? That's why I say, listen, no, it's paining you to realize now that Nkechi, you're looking at yourself and saying the fact that this man hasn't called you in 2 weeks, he knows what, I put it to you, he knows what he's doing. His phone did not die. He's not in the prison. He knows what he's doing. He did not forget. He knows what he's doing. That's, if you don't take anything from his video, take that men know what they are doing. Auntie Anita is there in the abroad saying different funny things. Auntie French is saying her own. It's like people have forgotten that Nigerian men will say anything to sleep with you. Are you in this world? Or it's like you're not of the world? Because Anita says she don't give her life to Christ. She don't leave some of the life behind to use afflict us. I think even as a young girl, the first thing any mother or auntie will tell you is, be careful of the words that men used. Hey, you are the apple of my eye. You're the mango that fell from the tree. Even girls that sleep with people's husbands will tell you that. The husband will come and say, I love you. That my wife used to smell. That my wife is a big coconut head. That my wife, you will be there nodding. Okoko, you will be there nodding. I'm about to leave her. Her own is even too much. I will divorce her next tomorrow. I will divorce her. You two, you are there. He said he will divorce his wife. It's like you don't have sense. Oh, they will say anything to sleep with you. And now you are crying because he did not now divorce his wife. And he has that. You now feel used. You now come out and say men has come. But now he's telling you, you say no, it's pity, it's a condition. Stop making excuses for these people. They know exactly what they are doing. Amen. This brings me to the second part of this video. Now, many people are like, free Chioma. If Chioma should leave Davido now, would they talk? Who will he marry? Let's be serious. Let Chioma go now. Because the way some of you are saying Chioma free and Chioma should leave, you would think that Chioma is your younger sister, or Chioma is your auntie, or so you like Chioma rich. Let's say you love her, you are in love with her, no wala. Chioma now leave David. Who will marry him? Tell me, who do you think Davido should marry? Let's talk now. We are here discussing his private life that he brought to us. No, let's see. He should marry Sophia. Because don't pity Chioma. If those comments bite me so much that I'm like, I don't understand. Did Chioma come out one day to say pity me? Don't pity Chioma. She's a willing participant. Agatha. If David should leave Chioma now, who will he marry that is not a willing participant? If he marries Sophia is aware of every other thing. And of course, she's a willing participant. If he marry Mama Haley, she's a willing participant. If he marry the other one, we born for another person, come born for him, where they London, where they do makeup, she's also a willing participant. If he marry this Auntie Anita, or let's say David just comes and now brings a fresh maiden girl that does not know anything, And that girl will now come and tell us that yes, so she likes Davido because of his smile and his good heart. If I sound you, will we believe her? We will say no, it's mommy. Do you understand? Somebody can come out and say, okay, I love David because he's such a nice guy. We will not you because we will not believe you. Which person's daughter do you sanction for the father to release into this mess that David has created? Which person's daughter, now that you don't want him to marry Chioma? Is it that we have banished promiscuous men to a life of loneliness? Is it the punishment? Moku, let's judge it too, so that everybody will rest. Let's know, because these Chioma should leave. As Chioma they go, who go enter? Because the truth is, the people shouting Chioma should leave. If they open door for some of them, they go still run enter as willing participants. So what is this take? What is this exact take? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's be real. Who should David marry? As Chioma is leaving now, Chioma should go. No wahala. As she's your younger sister. As she goes now, who will he marry? Some of you have boys. You have sons. So let's now think from that angle now. David is your brother. You don't get bad character. This one, this is bad. We have talked about management issues and the rest in the other video. This particular video we are talking about, because the way Anita kept mentioning Chioma, it's like you want to sleep with Chioma too. Anita, do you want to sleep with Chioma? Because Chioma this, Chioma that. You did not know there was a Chioma, but all of a sudden, Chioma. Anita, do you want to sleep with Chioma? God have mercy. Now Chioma sleep with you and see. Is it Chioma that committed fornication with you? Adultery and all that things. She say her own. Hey, I think somebody said, she mentioned that. Say God, not Anita never used the word I see for this Nigeria. She mentioned that because she didn't know Chioma, David was married to Chioma, it was fornication. It was not adultery, that she is just a fornicator. So it be like say fornicators on our own hellfire is a bit warm. Because adulterous people own is the hotter side. So back to the question. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We have been very realistic. This is a realistic video. I don't know if there was ever a point where Chioma came out and say she wants to be pitied. Pity me. Pity me. Which leads me to the third point. What is your image of Chioma? What, like, dear Nigerians, what is your image of Chioma? An innocent little girl that David is tormenting. David is me. Listen, Chioma is a baddie. Onade Jones, Chioma. Hey, God have mercy. It's like people are looking Chioma with a low eye. Chioma is a baddie. David, I put it to you. If it's short for you, bring your wife come aside. If you see her after 2 hours, beat me. Hey, Davido, Then Nigerians, why you went to reconcile? Hey, it's like some of you will be like, oh my God, Chioma is just naive. Chioma just left school. Chioma, the kind of men that Chioma will pull, they will hire David and all those his management to come near her window to be singing for 1 week. They will pay him 1 week. David could just sing. Money follow. You make Chioma they sleep. Since you want to since you want to be useless. Allegedly. Man, give on a back gist. Allegedly. You know that period they broke up. Guys will be coming around, of course. Now let me tell you one part that you might not know. Now other people property they enter some people eye. Men and women. That's why married men are hot cake. Married women are hot cake. Other people love the hot cake. So when they broke up and somebody wants to move to Chioma, you're not moving to Chioma with a normal pocket. Because you know that she has come from Davido. The people that were moving to Chioma with on a normal day you get some bad habits where, like, the reason I'm mixing it is because some of you need to just know some up parts, some need to know some down parts. You get some bad habits that I don't think she's that kind of person. If not, she would have gone to never return. 100%, nothing will bring her back. It's just from the way I look at it, she really loves this guy. Excesses attached and everything. Because you see that go where she for first go, she will not have come back. She will not have come back. She had seen the light for her to come back. David has money, is cute, is okay, it's nice. But sometimes I think that we underestimate the power of love. It just, I know that you're about to shout at me, but allow some people. Yeah, allow some people. It's like now you are there with your housemates. Oh, I love him, they cry, they roll. And you are looking at the guy that she's crying for, and you're like, God have mercy, what kind of madness is this? But the truth is, at that point, the person is in love. That's why I say for women, it's not enough to just be shouting and wanting to put down another woman. She's not wise, she's not smart, she doesn't like herself, she's meant to leave him, she's meant to walk away. No wahala. In her walking away now, auntie, meant to leave him, who should marry David? Just the moment you answer that question, I will tell Chioma to go. Just answer it. Answer it. Who should marry David? Like a girl that he maybe found in Portugal. Should just come and hear that he has 10 children with 10 women and fall in love. And will you trust that that thing she did is love? Let's be realistic. I want realistic conversations. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We shouldn't shame. I will always be on this part. Do not shame women that are willing to bear the brunt of certain things that happen in their marriages. Why are you shaming them? We are even aware that right now, more women are speaking out and walking out. Is it not even a win already? Is it till everybody scatter? And you, that you are team, pack your load and go. You know that you have bad character. If it's by packing load, your husband should have left you week 1 of marriage. No lie. You auntie, you have bad character. But in self-endure. I'm not making excuses for them, but you on your own, you are not perfect. Ma, you are not. Sit down, please. Sit down. Sit down. You are not perfect. You are not perfect. Sit down. Sit down first. Sit down. Sit down where you are. Let me tell you a gist. As one of my friends was telling me of a lady that she used to do hookup. Let's just be real. She used to do hookup and had a customer that really loved her. And then he bought a house. He did a big wedding and bought her a car. You know, tried to make a wife. She said she wants to go and visit her mother in Uyo. Entered plane and went to Abuja. He found the plane stub in her bag. And then checked her phone, saw the number, called the guy. And he was living like, oh my God, you know, guy to guy, angry, leave my wife alone and all of that. Guess what the auntie did? Guess what the people's gender did? She was at the back shouting, he's not my husband, no, we are not married. Jesus Christ. She was more annoyed that the husband was spoiling her show with her customer than her marriage. The moment that she packed out, she packed out. Are we also going to be on the side of her because she's our gender? You see, this promiscuity is unisex. Let's not lie. It's unisex. A lot of us even, it draw people self. I know that you people understand where I'm coming from. The aunties that had five different children with 5 different men or some, like their uncles that probably we cannot even count their children. That one pass now uncle born, that one pass now uncle born, that one. This other person we don't really know sure, but in saying go take them. Like they're everywhere. And then there are some that the wives left and remarried and they are doing well. There are some that the wife still stayed till the day he died. So why are we, I don't know, I hope you get my drift. Why are we offended by the percentage, howbeit little, that have decided to stay? Minus the fact that you look at her and say, sis, it's like you're not afraid of HIV, you're not afraid of death, you're not afraid of... Yes, we want to advise her, but we also want to let's know that, see, as much as we're advising you, we're not the ones dragging you out. Let tomorrow now somebody not come and cry to you that you want to quickly advise somebody to leave her marriage. When tomorrow she will cry and say, no monkey can separate us. When she has gone to the back to settle, she will now avoid you, the friend. As we advise, we have to be realistic. Do you understand? That's why I said, what's your opinion on Chioma? It's like some of them, they look Chioma less. Yeah. So you, Chioma looks like somebody that cannot pull guys. Wow, you're brave. You see, even David knows. David, bring your wife aside. You want to play, please shift away and excuse your wife to call. Is it not one question somebody asked, I think on Twitter, was like, where's Chioma? David ran to comment. She's my husband. David, relax. You see this way that you're jumping up and down, Anti-French, Anti-Anita, and Anti-this. Relax. One move that Chioma made, na so they sing, na so they think, na so Prince they everywhere they better. Do one. That time you will be having song. But see the things you're doing. Women are seeing things, so let me know your thoughts. You know why I say men know what they are doing? The time Two-Face married Annie, I said this thing previously. Peru, when he engaged Annie, Peru was pregnant. I think 6 months pregnant with his third child. Annie just had one. And he engaged Annie. So you are trying to tell me that the time David married Chioma, as of when he lost his son, Haley's mother allegedly was pregnant with the second one. Chioma at that point did not have one, and he married her. You dey tell me saying a pity. Your own body they forbid pity. Oh no, God forbid, don't pity me. But your body doesn't used to forbid to open with a ring. Wow. This your body gets, you know, a priority is not quite balanced. It's not, you don't have good friends. You see how my own is direct. Your body, no, God forbid, I don't want any guy to pity me. Marriage is compromise. It's that part that people don't like to hear. It's compromise. Because you on your own, I put it to you that you have scoin. The moment you admit that you have scoin, now sit back and look at your husband and say, bro, you dey try. Let's not lie. Women, come close. Let's say this thing. Calm down, breathe now. And think, can you date yourself with this your bad character? This video is becoming violent. Can you date yourself? But now this guy, every day you are worrying him. Every day you are worrying him. Now you have run and you are shouting on Chioma. On a normal day in the house, every time you are worrying, you drop plate here, you shout. You drop this one here, you shout. You say if you're not seeing that the person that married you is the thing he's trying. That if the person has this your ideology, therefore don't leave you since. In fact, that week, they would have left you. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this free Chioma take? And from my own angle, like I said, I don't feel that we should have that much opinion. Like, just tell somebody, okay, free this guy. Okay, now that he has free Chioma, who will he marry? Point number 1. Free Chioma. Point number 2. Why are you saying free Chioma? What is your perception of Chioma? Did she ask for freedom? Point number 3. Chioma is there for money. Auntie Agatha, you are in your marriage for what exactly? For what exactly? For what exactly? We have people that are saying, I cannot marry a man that is not financially stable. I cannot marry. But when you reach Chioma turn, is bad. Because she fell in love with somebody that he father first get money before he begin to sing. Because Chioma and David didn't start today. Please, let's read history. They didn't start today. Before he started singing and before the girls, he already had my papa get money girls that will come and chase him. And now he now has fame that brings his own level of girls. There are a lot. So it's left for her to think, my love versus my whatever it is, because people are like, oh my God, Chioma's mental health, Chioma's this, Chioma's that. I want to also add, please stop acting like you know men. It's quite weird. I feel that's one of the reasons why people will not do so well in the boardroom, because you enter with this knowledge of, I know men, I know what they want, I know what they are thinking, I know what the man will choose wife. He says pity. You're underestimating them. Tomorrow you'll be shouting glass ceiling, break, because they are doing something. And you say no, he did not do it because somebody is showing you his character. Don't do that. Don't underestimate them. Think like a man. Like as you think. There's no man that married that John. Let's think very well. He married her. At the time he married her, the gain was more for him. Either the gain of being able to properly bury his son, or the gain of knowing that this is promiscuous ways. This one is the one that loves him, that he can be sure of. This is the one. That's why he married her. Every other talk. That is it though, because nobody does anything without personal gain. They like, people don't like to hear these parts. He just did it because of pity. Hey, Pete what? You know that they had reconciled before the child died. You understand? Before they reconciled, like I was just seeing you people. Let's just say he knows that Chioma is the one that he does not want to lose. That's why he married her. You might not like it. You might be David's, conscience. you can comment like that, but I don't think that was a marriage of, if you think it's like it's a marriage of pity for who? That's my question. Pity for who? That marriage was more for David, in my opinion, than it was for Chioma. Let me know your thoughts. And for those of us where they born, you know, these new people, somebody even came today. She too, she's a victim. They gave her money. It's like people don't have family members. You're embarrassing yourself. Tomorrow you're shouting that, don't judge me. My boyfriends, my fiancés and family saw a video of me. Now they don't want me to marry him because of 10 minutes clout. Some of this talk should go to your grave with you, but because of clout, your mouth is menstruating. Your mouth has diarrhea. Don't worry. Some of this talk that you are bringing out now is something that people are ashamed to say, but you are bringing it out. Let me tell you, let me advise David, because of course, PR move, right? You are now getting pregnant, everybody. I hope that the DND, like his DAVIDO, this thing, is it DND? Yeah. Let's say his corporation is what gets your money. And then you're like a staff underneath. Your wife is attached, your managers and all of that. You, David, you earn a salary. Okay? D&D sponsors your D, sponsors your that, sponsors your that. But you, David, your worth, there's a salary attached. Let's say your salary is 1 million. Now, as your salary is 1 million, you have money in that 1 million you need to give your wife, because now that one way you marry to do house ventures, buy fuel, do all these things, remove that one. You have money that you use and buy, you know, recharge card and all those things. Whatever is left is what your lawyers are bringing to the table to share among those people. So now that you are carrying this your pregnancy, pray that they don't bring somebody like me on that team, because if after that 1 million, oh, don't share and finish, if it be like 350k, so some of them are now where they get the Lloyd, no problem. Your monthly money might be 60,000. But if you understand it, this thing is not about love. It's not about being mean. This is business. And when it gets to that kind of lawyer, kind of management, kind of defense, you know, if you win, you are seeing him selling out shows. I hope you know, I can carry you to court and say that is not David's money. That is the money for the corporation. And then David, after he don't shout, jump up and down, jump up and down, wait till 1 p.m. for that in shout, is $20,000 in that show. That's $20,000. He has made that one. Now, because he's married, and then the wife have cook, the wife have driver, we will start removing people's salary. Yes, inside that money, it's not corporation that's paid. We'll remove. By the time we finish dissecting it, $500. Maybe now wait till you go carry girls. Now you see that your pregnancy was, now you suffered it. The max I will even calculate out for you people might be 4,000. So I'm too lenient a lawyer. There are many, see, I pray for him. I feel like the lawyers he needs now is not just young boys or sub friends. I get, he should maintain his friends as his friends, but there should be a separation. He should have like all them Femi Falana, all those old lawyers, all the OCJ, very old, like lawyers that even then I would say, David, sit down. Those kind of lawyers. That's what he needs. And then talent managers, not the ones that are obsessed about wearing Puma with him and be jumping up and down. People that even when he's tired, you see his body is broken. There are times that he doesn't, you know, have the strength to really go out. You preserve your talents. They do it in churches. Pastor is so tired. He has done 6 services. People are still coming with their problem because problem need to finish. Every time, I want pastor to pray. I want pastor to pray. Do you know when, back then in school when I was pastor's protocol or something like that? Yeah, I think I served once as a pastor's protocol. We will tell you to go back. Pastor is tired. He's tired. Because the truth is, at tiredness, many things can go wrong. Many things can go wrong. Many things. So it's very important for you as the talent manager not to expose your talent at his weak point, or expose your artist at his weak point. Do you understand? So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know that we touched on different areas, but most especially for the Chioma area. Now that we've gotten to the end of the video, what is your take? Me, take it home. Men know exactly what they are doing. When somebody shows you so, believe it. Stop making excuses and you live a better life. Guys, thank you so much. This has been David chapter 1 verse 2. You need to put yourself together. You need to put yourself together. This mess you created is embarrassing, not just for me, even as an innocent bystander, but I can imagine what your wife is going through. Pregnancy is already delicate. Going through this while pregnant is a different mess, you know. And I pray for your sake. Auntie French carried transport and still went to the Portugal concert. Some of you have a banji. See, they fly for nights. Because why? I don't know. I pray his team does a better job, but as we keep looking at this situation, I'll keep giving you guys reports as I go. I have a couple of minutes to rush off to catch my bus. Thank you all so much for being here. And Asi Darling is back. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, I'm your girl, Asi Darling. Please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Everybody say to your name is here. Lift up your hands and say your name is here. Oh, you want to be like the one before. Your name is